We respectfully acknowledge the province of Newfoundland and Labrador as the ancestral homeland of different populations of Indigenous people, including the Beothuk, who have contributed to 9,000 years of its human history. Today, this province is home to diverse populations, and we acknowledge with respect the inclusion of the Mi'kmaq, Innu, and Inuit, and their histories and cultures.
Good evening, and thank you for tuning in. My name is Rhonda Tulklane, Executive Director for the Music Industry Association for Newfoundland and Labrador, representing over 650 members working in the music sector. Tonight is a very special night as we honor and give back to a community that always rises to the occasion to help others, our music community, our musicians, our live venues. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And thank you for your donation to music and mental health. Enjoy the show.
Very grateful to be part of this celebration and coming together of local musicians. They're always doing it, aren't we? We're always there for putting our hands up when a cause needs help. So I'm grateful for people for helping out the Newfoundland and Labrador music community here tonight. Mental health is a big issue for all of us, no matter what job you're in. And that goes for the entertainment sector as well. So on behalf of myself and Brendan and Nicole and Rick and everybody at $1 a Day Foundation and all our $1 a Dayers, we're very glad to be donating $10,000 to the cause here tonight. I'm grateful and glad to bring it, and I'll offer that and a song to come right behind it. Well, I have wandered far too long. My weary bones are heavy spent. Now won't you lay me down to rest on a pillow fit for a journey's end, where my own father plowed the ground, and he set a table poor but proud. Oh, in the house where I was born, he let my sleep be safe and warm, and in my heart so sadly sweet the dream of home, the dream of home. It touches my soul, too soft, too fleet, when far o'er the sea or land I roam. Through all my days in foreign lands, through all my dark and distant nights, pictures of you were so close at hand, and thoughts of you would fill my mind. And though my passage has been long and stayed, my first affections never fade. And though my course has been oft confused, my way has always led to you. And in my heart so sadly sweet the dream of home, the dream of home. It touches my soul, too soft, too fleet, when far o'er the sea or land I roam. Now when my story is all but told, let the final chapter tell of victories in lands of gold, and how the mighty villains fell. But if I could hope for just one thing, one final chorus I could sing, well, I'd lift a cup with all my friends, and I'd cheer, we made it home again. And in my heart so sadly sweet the dream of home, the dream of home. It touches my soul, too soft, too fleet, when far o'er the sea or land I roam. It touches my soul, too soft, too fleet, when far o'er the sea or land I roam. Thanks very much, everybody. Give generously. See you soon.
Thank you so much, Alan Doyle, and $1 a day for their support of Mind the Music. I'm Greg Smith of 590 VOCM, and of course, we want to thank you for joining us here tonight for Mind the Music, starting off with a bang there with Alan Doyle, and we've got a huge lineup of entertainment to get through here tonight. So a big thank you to you, our donors, for getting online to mindthemusic.ca or clicking on that link here in our live streams here on Facebook. Of course, if you're listening online or on radio, we thank you for your support of our local musicians, the mental health needs of Newfoundland and Labrador. Our partners, CanadianAV, Atlantic Music Store, MusicNL, Canadian Mental Health Association of Newfoundland and Labrador, and of course VOCM Stingray. We've got, as I mentioned, a huge lineup of entertainment tonight, so let's get back to it. Coming up in just a bit, we'll hear from Mick Davis, but first, it is the 2021 Ron Hines Songwriter of the Year Award winner, Kelly Loader, with Mind the Music.
Hey everyone, it's Kelly Loader. I'm really excited to be a part of Mind the Music. Thank you, MusicNL, for asking me to be a part of such an important thing. Mental health is just as important as physical health, and they're all connected. So treat yourself well, be kind to yourself, be kind to one another. I think I just sounded like Ellen DeGeneres, but that's okay. Here's a song called Happy that I wrote with my friend Jesse Thomas on a balcony in Norris Point a few years ago, and I hope you like it.
Given my plans in my messed up start, I can't do much with a restless heart. All of my friends tell me I'm a mess, but I'm just trying to do my best. Somebody told me to shoot real high. Nobody told me what love looked like. I couldn't tell you what it is I want. It just feels like I've got nothing to say when time gets easily wasted away on things I know won't make me happy. I just wanna be happy, looking out for something to last me, running out of reasons to not be happy. It's never worth it to regret my past, every direction that I went too fast, turning the crashes into lessons learned, finding the blessings in the bridges burned, trying to remember that I need to breathe, feeling the pressure upon me, but I couldn't tell you what it is I want. It just feels like I've got nothing to say when time gets easily wasted away on things I know won't make me happy. I just wanna be happy, looking out for something to last me, running out of reasons to not be happy. I don't wanna be it, babe. I don't wanna wait too long. I don't wanna hold back. No, I don't wanna hold on. I don't wanna be afraid. No, I don't wanna be too wrong. I don't wanna hold back. No, I don't wanna hold on. It just feels like I've got nothing to say when time gets easily wasted away on things I know won't make me happy. I just wanna be happy, looking out for something to last me, running out of reasons to not be happy. It just feels like I've got nothing to say when hard for something to last me. I'm running out of reasons to not be happy. I'm just running out of reasons to not be happy.
Here in our province, if you're not a musician yourself, then you definitely know a scattered 20 or so. They tell our stories. They celebrate who we are. They see us through tough times. And these days, a lot of them are going through a tough time. COVID means a lot more of us are at home, a lot more. And that has cut concerts, it's cut audiences, so it's cut how they make a living. And that stress and strain can really take a toll on mental health. Our artists have always been there for us, so let's be there for them. Please consider donating today at MusicNL.ca.
Nightmare sleeping in a cool daydream. One for keeping, one for free. It's all around me, like a purple haze. What it is, I just can't say. Daylight dangles on a midnight stair. Another right angle gonna make me square. It's all around me, and it goes to show where it is. I just don't know. It's all around me, like a purple haze. But what it is, I just can't say. What it is, I just can't say.
Thanks so much, Mick Davis and Kelly Loader. It is Mind the Music, whether you're streaming us right here on Facebook tonight or listening in on the VOCM Big Land FM radio network. Thanks for tuning in to Mind the Music. This is going to be a fundraising event for mental health and for music in Newfoundland and Labrador. You know our musicians have always been there for the province of Newfoundland and Labrador in our times of need. It's our time to get behind them. Funds raised here tonight will help them directly through MusicNL and through the Canadian Mental Health Association of Newfoundland and Labrador. All the details on your donations, by the way, through mindthemusic.ca. I'll talk about it a little bit later on tonight as well. If you make a donation, by the way, of $75 or more, we actually have this Mind the Music mug that you are able to attain through your donations tonight. Or if you see the shirt here, Mind the Music, that I'm wearing, $100 or more will get you one of those shirts as well. Whether you could donate big or small, it's all going to go to a great cause here tonight. Stick around. We've got multiple MusicNL award winner from 2020 and multiple nominee in 2021, my friend Justin Fancy, on the way. But right now, I am proud to welcome to the stage Eastern Owl.
This is a healing song.
Way high.
memories with you on the back door of my mind. That night, last night, it sure was a good time. Those days have gone, where we would stay up till the break of dawn, living life on the edge, 'cause I'm wrapped up in you now. Every time I hear that country song, I'm thinking about the good times that we had alone. I don't know what my life, I don't know what my life is, but it sure beats a good time now. Singing it up and grooving it down, making songs to make it love go round and round. Just what life was all about. Yes, it sure beats a good time now. Yeah, sure beats a good time now. When I was young, I used to pray for Friday to come out, 'cause I wanted a little time with my friends. Then I met you, all I want is peace, a little time and a bottle of wine, I can help it. Yes, sure, it's a good time now. Every time I hear that country song, I'm thinking about a good time we had alone. I don't know what my life, I don't know what my life is, but it sure makes a good time now. Singing it up and grooving it down, making songs and making love go round and round. It's just what life is all about, 'cause it sure makes a good time now. Got us curveballs, that's so true. Or maybe life got a way to make it slow down. Yes, there are reasons for this life. Yeah. Every time I hear that country song, I'm thinking about the good times that we had alone. I don't know what my life, I don't know what my life is, but it sure beats a good time now. Singing it up, grooving it down, making songs and making love go round and round. It's just what life's all about. Yes, it sure beats a good time now. Yeah, it sure beats a good time now. Yeah, making love, making love, making love go round. Yeah, it sure beats a good time now. Oh yeah, sure beats there.
Thanks so much, Justin Fancy, the 2020 Country Artist of the Year with MusicNL, of course. And coming up a little later on, we'll have the 2021 Country Artist of the Year, Carolina E. So stick around for that. Tim Baker's on the way in just a bit. We'll get to our next act right after I go to my phone for a few notes here tonight. People have been wondering, okay, this is a great fundraiser, but what is going to be happening with the money raised here tonight? So let me tell you, the funding that is going to be received through mindthemusic.ca or through that donation link on your live streams here tonight will go between MusicNL and the Canadian Mental Health Association of Newfoundland and Labrador. MusicNL is going to be rolling out a relief program that is similar to what they did over the holidays, based on distribution to all their members that apply for this funding. So a big support for the musicians who have always been there to support us. And then the Canadian Mental Health Association of Newfoundland and Labrador, well, they're going to take a portion of the funds they raise to roll out some mental health programs, 4 education sessions actually in partnership with MusicNL, plus add some money into the pot for all their programs and services throughout Newfoundland and Labrador. If you can give tonight, we encourage you to do that. Again, mindthemusic.ca is the website you can go to and find that donation link if you're listening on radio through the VOCM Big Land FM radio network. If you're watching online through our Facebook streams, you can find the donation link right there through the stream as well tonight. As mentioned, Tim Baker's on the way, but first, one of my favorites from Newfoundland and Labrador. Give it up for Ruben Drake.
Stranger, may I take a seat? You're sitting here alone. If I could fill this vacancy, you'd not be on your own. Stranger, may I take a seat? You're sitting here alone. Buddy, I get it. I've sold that excuse. Though your eyes are fixed on the singer now, I saw you scan the room, nodding hard just to let us know you love the old town tunes. Buddy, I get it. I've sold that excuse. Though you be wasting somebody else's time, no need to get in line. I can spare you some of mine. I came up in Lumbertown, down by the Fraser mouth, took to the smell of the sulfur haze, and then I coughed it out. I fell in love by the cottonwood, but the wind did blow us down. I fell in love with someone, and then with someone else. Though he'd be wasting somebody else's time, no need to get in line. I can spare you some of mine. They call me a searcher, always wanting something else. Oh, don't the years feel wasted? Always come here by myself. And I'll be back tomorrow, talk to someone else. Though you'd be wasting somebody else's time, no need to get in line. I can spare you some of mine.
Hey there, it's Jay Onright from TSN. Listen, I want to encourage you to donate and support this amazing fundraising concert that we are putting together here on Stingray on behalf of all the musicians who have struggled to find work during the pandemic. We all love music. We want to support music. So it's MusicNL. We want to support them as much as we possibly can, as well as the Canadian Mental Health Association, Newfoundland and Labrador chapter, all supporting mental health. All you have to do is go to mindthemusic.ca. That's mindthemusic.ca to give your support, pledge your donations, and help out a very good cause. Thanks so much, and keep listening.
Slide like a spirit down the same old road. You've been haunting these hills since the morning you were born. And the cracks in the pavement are the cracks in your heart. You go over the same old faults every time you walk to the bar. and you wet when you get there, whether rain or tears or sweat, and the wind shaking the paint is the same as in your chest. Yes, it's the same out there as it is in here. It's the same out there as it is in here. And why should it be different? Should it be anything but that? Should we open our mouths and spit out California sand? No, we sing what we're given into a piece of shit PA. We sing gray, foggy day. We sing no change in me. Yeah, but it's arm in arm in arm, and aren't they loud enough to stun? Here in the mall, even along into the one same song. Oh, is it the same out there as it is in here? Is it the same over there as it is down here? Slide like a spirit out to the icy step. Feel the night on your face, the mist on your lips. You pull the cloak around you and you listen to the wind, and you hum the refrain as you take the hill again.
Thank you so much, Tim Baker. It is Greg Smith with you on Mind the Music tonight of your VOCM. If you're listening on radio here tonight, thanks for tuning in. mindthemusic.ca to make your donation count here tonight for MusicNL and the Canadian Mental Health Association of Newfoundland and Labrador. They were two-time winners this past year with MusicNL. We'll get to quote the Raven in just a bit. Here is someone that is really near and dear to the hearts of Newfoundlanders and Labradorians in the music community. She has certainly made a name for herself at a very young age. Here's Rachel Cousins.
If I say I'm doing well, I'm lying so you can't tell. But I'm dying through this hell. I just too naive? And we've been stuck in the aftermath, waiting for whatever comes after that. We don't want to walk away, but every time we try to stay, we've been fighting the obvious reasons, avoiding the loneliness. When did love become a war? It never really was before. Can we go back before the aftermath? And I know how hard we've tried to unravel these knots we've tied, but sometimes red roses die even in water. No matter what we choose, there's still something we'll lose. We've been stuck in the aftermath, waiting for whatever comes after that. We don't want to walk away, but every time we try to stay, we've been fighting the obvious reasons, avoiding the loneliness. When did love become a war? It never really was before. Can we go back before the aftermath? Ooh, oh, we've been stuck in the aftermath, waiting for whatever comes after that. We don't want to walk away, but every time we try to stay, we've been fighting the obvious reasons, avoiding the loneliness. When did love become a war? It never really was before. Can we go back before the aftermath?
The music industry was one of the hardest hit during the pandemic and has cost a lot of great musicians in our province their careers. Newfoundland is so rich and unique in musical talent. It's a massive part of our culture, and it's a big reason why people fall in love with our province. So it'd be amazing if we can help out our talent who are unable to work, make income, get through these tough times. So if you can, please help out, please donate, and show some love.
Baby, I've been gone, and I don't see no sunsets coming home. The darkness and the distance got me torn between the lonely and the brave. Maybe all this time is wasted on these endless highway lines, swerving in and out of people's lives each night. And it'll all make sense. The miles that we travel is all the evidence. It's a long way to your soul from my shoes. Please, home, be worth these blues. Put the past away. Everybody's chasing yesterday, standing in the lineup for their grave. We don't have to live that way. Hold off on grief. There's an ordinary road straight through to the trees. And that's where I've been planting all our dreams for you and me. And it'll all make sense. The miles that we travel is all the evidence. It's a long way to your soul from my shoes. Please don't be worth these blues. It'll all make sense. The miles that we travel is all the evidence. It's a long way to your soul from my shoes. Please don't be worth these blues. Please don't be worth these blues. And please don't be worth these blues.
Hello, my name is Brian Ramjatan, and I'm a family physician here in St. John's, Newfoundland. First of all, I would like to thank all the sponsors, the organizers, and the musicians for putting together this spectacular event to help raise awareness and money for mental health. Mental health is very prevalent. Just today in my practice alone, 17 of the 29 patients that visited my office had a mental health concern as their primary problem. That's about 58%. And this statistics would probably be true for many other family physicians. Mental health is a very important part of overall wellness. Mental health and physical health go hand in hand. Often when we treat mental health problems, we see vast improvements in physical health. And from time to time, physical health problems can cause mental health problems or even amplify existing mental health problems. In my role as a family physician, I find treating mental health problems very, very rewarding. We often see improvements in relationships, productivity, emotional stability, and physical health. The important thing is to recognize it early and seek help. Mental health is prevalent, it's relevant, so please be benevolent, mind the music, and please give generously. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is what it's all about with Mind the Music. Of course, we want to raise funds to ensure mental health services and programs throughout this province are well funded, not only for you and I, for our musicians who have been there for us time and time again. There will be some funding going right towards some educational programs in partnership with the Canadian Mental Health Association and MusicNL through your funds raised tonight. Also, your funds are going to help directly impact and help the artists who have been impacted through the COVID pandemic, getting no shows, no revenue, really, with shutdowns of businesses and concert venues throughout this province. Let's get right back to the music on the way. Got Carolina East on deck, but first, give it up for my buddy, my old high school mate, Dave Witty.
Porcelain cat, you you instantly gave her right back. I got you a porcelain cat, stole it from my mom's house. Come on! Birthday loving Lizzie, making my head feel dizzy. Birthday loving Lizzie, I'm making my way. Birthday loving Lizzie, making my head feel dizzy. Birthday loving Lizzie, I'm making my way. Yeah. I tried to teach you how to play the guitar. I didn't get you all that far. I tried to teach you how to play the guitar. I wonder, can you play now? You asked me to come and visit you. The only thing you asked me to. You asked me to come and visit you. I wish I had my time back. Birthday loving Lizzie, making my head feel dizzy. Birthday loving Lizzie, I'm making my way. Birthday loving Lizzie, making my head feel dizzy. Birthday loving Lizzie, I'm making my way. Yeah. Woo! Cause we baked in the summer sun, and we drank every night just for fun. We baked in the summer sun, and then it started snowing out. You know, we looked at the ocean blue. We hung out underneath the moon. We looked at the ocean blue. It must have been the whiskey shot, shots, shots, shots. Birthday loving Lizzie, making my head feel dizzy. Birthday loving Lizzie, I'm making my way. Birthday loving Lizzie, it's making my head feel dizzy. Birthday loving Lizzie, I'm making my way. Yeah. Woo! Let's go! Birthday loving Lizzie, making my head feel dizzy. Birthday loving Lizzie, I'm making my way. Birthday loving Lizzie, making my head feel dizzy. Birthday loving Lizzie, I'm making my way. Yeah.
Hello everyone, Laura Beltonba here, Fund Development Coordinator with the Canadian Mental Health Association of Newfoundland and Labrador. We just want to thank you all for tuning in to Mind the Music. We know over the last 2 years, the COVID-19 pandemic has definitely had an effect on the mental health of Newfoundlanders and Labradorians. With your donations, we are not only able to continue to support the hard-working music industry, but we as an organization can continue to rise to meet the demands in supporting the mental health of Newfoundlanders and Labradorians. Thank you so much for your support, and have a great day.
I'm sad to be drinking for this not so happy occasion. It's not like I wanna be smoking again, but I'm alone and heartbroken against my will, 'cause you up and left out in what seemed like a second. My whole world turned small town, and it flipped right upside down. No, I can't sugarcoat it when I'm asked how's it going. I'm coping. Not forever, but for now, I'm checking out, yeah, that's how I'm coping. I'm not trying to stop you, 'cause if it's not right, it's a no you. Tell me something that I don't know already. Like, what was the point of all this anyway? Don't wipe my tears away, 'cause with them goes some of the pain. You heal in your time, and I'll heal in mine. No, I can't
And thank you so much to Carolina East. Now, if you've been wondering about your donations tonight and if you're going to get a tax receipt, because, you know, that's the good way to go, we will definitely get you a tax receipt because all funds are going right through the Canadian Mental Health Association of Newfoundland and Labrador. So click on that link through mindthemusic.ca or on your live stream. Make that donation count, and we thank you for that already in advance. Now, if you're a corporation or you know someone who owns a corporation, you know what? Give them a nudge here tonight. Send them a text. Share this with them through your computers because we want their money too. We want to make a big impact for our musicians and for mental health care in Newfoundland and Labrador. So get on it, Newfoundland and Labrador. If you haven't donated yet, we still have lots of time for you to do just that. Again, click the link in the live stream or go to mindthemusic.ca. Coming up, got the Navigators for you, a very big staple on the Saturday morning Irish Newfoundland show. But first, let's get to Kingsway.
In a really long time, but I miss you, babe. And things have gone kind of crazy, you know, since the first album, and I don't know, I guess I kind of miss having you around to sharing all of this with me. Hopefully we can meet up soon. Love you. Bye.
This wasn't easy. I miss feeling like you need me. I've been feeling like you pulled back. Yeah, I'm sorry, baby, just believe me. Why do you keep me? I know you're planning on leaving. I know you look for a better man, so you never feel like you need me. Feel like you need me. I mean, it's hard for me. I feel like I'm losing a part of me. You haven't been acting the same, and lately you don't even tell me you're proud of me. Baby, you gotta be. You ought to be. Losing you showed me a whole different side of me. Saying you love me, but you hate the side of me. Passive aggressive, I need an apology. Please just acknowledge me. If I got it, then tell me I got it, G. I need somebody that's in it for me. Wanna be toxic, if I'm being honest, then probably. But I need you here. This time I'm making it clear. Please do not just disappear, cause 2020 has already been hell of a year.
I don't even put up with guys like you anymore. It's not me. I don't need you. I don't need your money. I don't need your fame. I'm honestly so much better off without you. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't even let my name come out of that little mouth of yours.
Okay, I know that I changed. With all that I've been through, I can't be the same. I look at your face and I see so much pain. I guess that goes without saying. I wanna be while you're happy. How did I end up the reason you can be? This isn't Instagram, please do not add me. I get defensive when you don't attack me. Baby, just listen, my heart is ruthless. But yours is a diamond or your parents' jewelers. Love isn't easy, but still, baby, I've been so clueless. I hope you find what you're looking for. I hope you never go through this again with another man. You're a sweet soul, don't you understand, don't you? I wanna hold your hand like it's okay, but I know I can't. Losing you took a big toll on my heart and there's no going back. How can I miss you when my heart knows where it's really at? Forever yours, if you don't want it then I guess I do understand.
I'm sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't even let my name come out of that ugly little mouth of yours.
I go by the name of Kingsway. Thank you and good night.
Hey everyone, it's Alex Newhook. Thanks for listening to Mind the Music. We all know how big of an impact music has in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador, so please donate and help out to a great cause.
When you said that it was over, that was how it is. I felt my heart go colder, it never gave an inch. But you knew that it was warm, and that was no surprise. You seemed to take me over when I looked into your eyes. I can dance, I can sing, I can play most anything. I'm still the lonesome guy till the minute you're earned again. Take my hand, take my ring, medals I will bring. No, I'm a guy, I like to dance, I like to sing. The weeks I went stolen, but you were never there. You never left a message. I guess you didn't care. Now every day I find that I'm living in a lie. You wanna know the truth of it? I wanna ask you why. I can dance, I can sing, I can play most anything. I'm still a lonesome guy till I'm in your arms again. Pay my hand, pay my ring, riddles I will bring. Oh, I'm a guy, I like to dance, I like to sing. Yes. A little trip, I went halfway around the world, trying to forget that little girl. But everywhere I look, she is always there. So how am I gonna live without you, little girl? I can dance, I can sing, I can play most anything. I'm still a lonesome guy till I'm in your arms again. Take my hand, take my ring, records I will bring. Oh, I'm a guy, I like to dance, I like to sing. I can dance, I can sing, I can play most anything. I'm still a lonesome guy till I'm in your arms again. Pay my hand, pay my ring, records I will bring. Oh, I'm a guy, I like to dance, I like to sing. I'm a guy, I like to dance, I like to sing. I'm a guy, I like to dance, I like to sing.
Thanks so much to the Navigators for joining us here on Mind the Music. If you're listening online right now through your Facebook and watching these great performers, thank you so much for tuning in, and make sure you click that donation link. If you're listening on radio through VOCM or Big Land Labrador's FM, make sure you go to mindthemusic.ca. Speaking of Labrador, the Big Land on the way in just a bit. The Silver Wolf Band join us. But first, let's get out to Quarterbrook. We're going provincial here with the next two acts. Out to Quarterbrook we go with The Once.
Be
some help. I lost it all somehow. I lost it all somehow.
What are you gonna do now?
Hi, all you wonderful musicians of Newfoundland. It's Barney Bentall here, wearing a toque from Nonya. If it's any consolation, I'm building right now. I think as musicians and artists, we're all just trying to do what we can. It's a time when the world needs the arts more than ever, and its healing forces, and it's a job and an industry, if you want to call it that, that's one of the hardest hit. So hang in there, everybody. Take care. Thinking about you.
Don't you forget that you were born before the storm. You're crashing through the thickets. And never forget that you were born before the rain started coming down in buckets. You were 15 pounds soaking wet, but I could see you from a mile away. So cold and hard, but you're more like ice than granite. You're a distant star. I am more of a moon than a planet. Estuary, estuary. But make no mistake, you make no mistake, you weren't meant to make. And there's no such thing, there's no such thing, there's no such thing. And I know, so I'm told, and so it goes. Man, you bear no load you weren't meant to carry. You're 50 pounds soaking wet, but I could see you from a mile away. So cold and hard, yeah, but you're more like ice than granite. You're a distant star, but you're more of a moon than a planet. Estuary, estuary. This is not a bay. No, this is an estuary. You said it's not a bay. No, 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 it's more like an estuary. And this is not a bay.
And thanks so much to the Silver Wolf Band, of course, out of Labrador, doing some big things for the big land in the music scene in Newfoundland and Labrador. I'm Greg Smith with your VOCM, and a big thank you to you for tuning in to Mind the Music, whether it's on air or online tonight, and making those donations. We really, truly appreciate it, because for the first time, I think this might be the province coming behind our local musicians. They've always been there for us. It's our time to be there for them tonight. Mindthemusic.ca. If you're listening on the radio, I want you to go to that website through your phone, through your computers, and make a donation. If you're on your computers, why don't you find out this stream through all of our partners' Facebook pages right now to watch it in person and make those donations count. Of course, our partners, VOCM, Atlantic Music, CanadianAV, the Canadian Mental Health Association of Newfoundland and Labrador, and MusicNL. Big thank you once again to all of our performers as well. We've got a few more to go on the way, actually. Rum Ragged, but first, give it up for the Edda Sisters.
Hello, everyone. We are the Edda Sisters, and we're delighted to be here today in support of all of the musicians across Newfoundland and Labrador, and as well as the Canadian Mental Health Association.
Here's a song that I wrote a few years ago with my partner, Perry Chafe, for the Canadian Mental Health Association. It's called Shine Your Light. In troubled times, when your heart's so heavy and you can't trust your mind, when the days hurt all over and the nights are just as kind, I can see you crying. A single light, lost among the billions and burning with all your might. What does it really matter if you feel so out of sight? I can see you trying. You'll be fine, put your light next to mine. Together we can face the darkest night. We're all stars, you've just forgotten that you are. But you'll be fine, put your light next to mine. Forging on, piercing through the shadows, we'll illuminate the dawn and see all our broken pieces are what really makes us strong. I can see you shining. You'll be fine, put your light next to mine. Together we can face the darkest night. We're all stars, you've just forgotten that you are. Oh, you'll be fine, put your light next to mine. Together we can face the darkest night. We're all stars, you've just forgotten that you are. But you'll be fine, put your light next to mine. Si la nuit est trop sombre pour toi, tu peux venir avec moi. Nous allons gagner la bataille. Put your light next to mine. Where there's no light, shine your light. shine your light, and there'll be light.
1, 2, 3. Work and be contented, as long as there's enough to buy a meal. For a man you can rely, he'll be wealthy by and by, if he only puts his shoulder to the wheel. I am not a wealthy man, though I've come upon a plan to make myself as happy as a king. And if you will allow, I will tell it to you now. For time, you knows it's always on the wing. So work, buys work and be contented, as long as there's enough to buy a meal. For a man you can rely, he'll be wealthy by and by, if he only puts his shoulder to the wheel. Will for reading make you fat? No, there's nothing gained by that. Assist yourself and fortune will help you. Tears are all in vain if you're defeated, try again. You will find it all the better if you do. So work, buys work and be contented, as long as there's enough to buy a meal. For a man you can rely, he'll be wealthy by and by, if he only puts his shoulder to the wheel. Can be contented, as long as there's enough to buy a meal. For a man you can rely, he'll be wealthy by and by, if he only puts his shoulder to the wheel. Discontented people say that all work and little play will make a boy a blockhead as a rule. Well, you can answer them and say that no work can always play will make him both a blockhead and a fool. So work, buys work and be contented, as long as there's enough to buy a meal. For a man you can rely, he'll be wealthy by and by, if he only puts his shoulder to the wheel. So work, buys work and be contented, as long as there's enough to buy a meal. For a man you can rely, he'll be wealthy by and by, if he only puts his shoulder to the wheel.
Thank you so much for joining us again on Mind the Music. Greg Smith with your VOCM. It's been an honor to be your host here tonight. Thanks to Rum Ragged, to the Edda Sisters, Silver Wolf Band, The Once, The Navigators, Kingsway, Carolina East, Dave Witty, Quote the Raven, Rachel Cousins, Tim Baker. We had Ruben Drake. Who else we have here tonight? Just a long list. Justin Fancy, Eastern Owl, Mick Davis, Kelly Loader, and of course Alan Doyle on the bill as well. Now, we're not just done yet. We got a couple of acts here to come up in a sec, but I do got to make my last pitch for the night. So we are raising funds for very worthy causes here tonight. MusicNL going to get money right back into pockets of the artists who have been affected by this pandemic. They've always been there for you. It's your time, Newfoundland and Labrador, to be there for them. And the Canadian Mental Health Association of Newfoundland and Labrador. There is a number of programs and services that this funding will help them do. In fact, they're actually going to have an educational series, 4 classes created with MusicNL directly for artists to know the signs of mental health and and the struggles that we all will face out of this COVID-19 pandemic. We've all been affected one way or another. So you know this cause is near and dear to all of our hearts here tonight. So thanks to all of you who have donated already. If you haven't, mindthemusic.ca. Go to the link on the live stream, no matter how you're listening and tuning in tonight. Thanks again for all the shares on this. And if you are a corporation, we want your money, big money here tonight too. And all the tax receipts will come out through the Canadian Mental Health Association, so you know that you'll get that kickback as well through your donations online tonight. As mentioned, we're not done yet. A couple of more musical selections to round out the night. On the way, we have the man himself. No better way to go out tonight, by the way, than with Bud Davidge with Music and Friends. He'll be joined up with a couple of the boys from Shanny and Uck, but Shanny are going to take you to the first selection here before we close out the night. So give it up for Shanny and Uck. Thanks so much for tuning in to Mind the Music. Pop online, make that donation count here tonight at mindthemusic.ca.
Could build a boat and he's the biker driver. He's the boy could catch the fish and take them home alive. I also sit by the big hot stove and watch the kettle boiling. Daddy will bite a baby or fuck when the boys come home from smiling. Oh, Harvard is a very nice place. It's on the big island. The boys come home from smiling. Georgie went to town to buy ice and cotton. If you don't bring home that flowery stuff, will you need it for 9 nothing? Now the bomber carbonator, big eyes with our bright colours flying, and the girls were wearing their sheepskin pants when the boys come home and smiling. Oh, Harvard is a very nice place. It's all the big island. It's all the boys come home and smiling. Our Captain Bold and Georgie our commander. What a great big sea washed over he and drowned in Newfoundlander. Now we'll all go down to McAdee Bay and there we'll stay for the winter. We'll all sit down for a really good feed of mussels in the corner. Oh, Harvard is a very nice place. It's on the big island. The boys come home and smiling. Oh, Harvard is a very nice place. It's all the big island. The boys come home and smiling.
In keeping with the theme of the show, we're going to do Music and Friends. sun. And tired hands their daily work has done. Nothing seems to turn things round again and make the old world right like music and friends. Music and friends is so good to bring together. Music and friends, side by side, no one can break them. When we take the time to make them, nothing else can take the place of music and friends. Music and friends, it's so good to bring together. Music and friends, side by side, no one can break them. When we take the time to make them, where there's one, there'll be the other. Music and friends. The old world right like music and friends. Thank you.
Love is enough. Love is enough for me. Oh, love is enough. Love is enough for me. Let's sing it, love. Love is enough. Love is enough for me. Oh, love is enough. Love is enough for me. Let's sing it, love. Love is enough. Love is enough for me. Oh, love is enough. Love is enough for me.
If you have a comment about this program, we'd love to hear it. Email or call us, or send us your feedback through social media.
Was that 4 or 5? He's lost count and still thinks he can drive. Do you think he knows that when he is caught and charged with impaired driving, he'll lose his license and a lot more? If he gets in his car, he'll face costs exceeding $20,000. Does he realize he could have a criminal record for his choice to drive? And it could be much worse if he crashes. I wonder what he'll be thinking tomorrow.
Have a Holden one at 15.
Visit ArriveAlive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive. Drive sober.
Venus and Serena gonna shake up this world.
I think you might just have the next Michael Jordan.
Oh no, brother man. I got me the next too.
Hey, how can I help you? It's me, Sophie. There's people in the house. Just stay calm. We need to get you to the basement and wait for the cops. Is there anything in my way? Wait, Sophie, wait!
This program is brought to you by Ignite.